More calls here. Let's go to Pennsylvania. It's Jay. You're on with AC/DC on the Alan Handelman Show. Jay, speak up nice and loud, man.
Okay. Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Yep, you're on. Speak up. Go.
I just wanted to say AC/DC is the greatest rock band, hands down. I'm a huge fan. I was one of the fans featured on VH1's show Fan Club.
Oh, cool.
I was the guy in the Angus suit with the huge AC/DC collection who looked a little nuts, but I'm not. And my first question is, Brian hasn't been credited for songwriting since the Blow Up Your Video album, and I was wondering why Brian hasn't been participating in the songwriting with Malcolm and Angus. And my second question is, Cyberspace is a great song that wasn't put on the Stiff Upper Lip album. It was buried as a B-side single. Who has final say on what goes on an album, and why wasn't Cyberspace included on the album The Song Rocks?
Sounds like Judge Judy.
Well, I can answer the first one. I run out of words. Nah, it's true. There's only so many stuff you can write, me son, you know. Sorry, what was your name again? I couldn't hear it. I've got a shitty line on this end.
Jay.
My name's
Jay, me son. It's the same as anything in life, you know. You can write about so many things, you know. Bond covered most of it, and I try to cover my tracks with Bonds, you know, to do that. And then after a while, you know, you tend to run out of things. And rather than let things go still, Mal and Angus always helped me and helped Bon, you know, and the times with the words, you know, nobody writes words by themselves, you know. It doesn't happen, you know. People help each other, especially in this band, and I've got to be honest, you know, I was just running out of ideas, and then rather than let the band suffer, you got to let people, you know, like Mal and Angus always had ideas for the tunes and stuff, and
He's telling us we couldn't get him off the beach.
yeah. And it's just a natural thing, you know. And one day, you never know, I might come back up the lads and say, lads, I got some lyrics, but you know, it's just at the minute I'm enjoying it. It's much more fun. There's less pressure on me, you know, to do stuff like that, and I can enjoy myself singing more by just going in there, and I really am enjoying it. And you know, I don't miss it. You know, the early days it was, you know, you always had to be under pressure of singing and writing as well. And then there's only, as I said, there's only so many things you can write about. And now Mal and Ang have got a different throw on it about the same things, but it's a different angle. Right. And I hope I've made myself clear there. And I know it's tough to describe it. Sure. And that's a part of being in a good band, where there's none of that kind of feeling where, you know, there's no animosity. And that's the secret. You know, and that's all I've got to say on that, you know what I mean?
Good answer.
The second question I didn't hear.
All right, what's the second question quick, Jay?
Animosity.
Jay, what was the second question real quick?
second question?
Yeah.
No, I've got you. Don't get us laughing.
Actually, we could barely hear poor Jay, so I don't know. Get your second question real quick, Jay.
Okay,
it was a cyberspace one, wasn't it? He wanted to know why cyberspace wasn't on the...
Yeah, that's it.
Included. Well, we recorded, sometimes when we record, we got a few tracks that we recording, and at the time, cyberspace was among the tracks for, you know, at the time of the album. And at the time, you know, you can go, well, there's only so many we could put on the CDs, and it was later on that they came and asked if they could release it. So there was a bit, you know, these days a lot, you know, it goes between yourself and record companies. You get to a bit of bartering. You know, it becomes a bit like, what will you give us if we give you this?
Yeah.
All right, Jay, thanks a lot, man.
Okay,
Thanks, Jay.
Good talking to you in Pennsylvania.
I'll see you in Philly.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
800 Rock Talk, 800-762-5.